Hello guys, so today we are here to solve our daily lead code challenge for the day, and today's problem is rearrange array elements by sign. In this we are given a zero indexed integer array nums of even length. It's not odd length, it's even length. So only the number of elements could be in, either 2, 4, 8, so everything could be, paired. So they are in this array in pairs, okay, and the number of elements in the array is of even length, and it consists of equal number of positive and negative integers. The problem is that you should arrange the elements of the num such that the modified array follows the given condition. Every consecutive pair of integers have opposite signs. So it should be either positive negative or negative positive. Okay, so first condition is saying that it should be consecutive pair, opposite signs, either positive negative or negative positive. Okay, so first condition is telling you can have either positive negative or negative positive. Now let's see what's the second condition is saying. It's saying for all integers with the same sign, the order in which they are present in the nums array is preserved. So the relative ordering of elements, the same sign elements in the nums array should be preserved. Okay, and the third condition is telling that the rearranged array begins with the positive integer. Remember, the first condition was telling that the consecutive pair of integers should have opposite signs. Okay, every consecutive pair of integers have opposite signs. So it was, the first condition was telling either it could be positive negative or negative positive, but the third condition is, adding one more restriction on top of this. It is telling that the first element should be positive integer and the second integer will be negative integer. So with this, the pattern should be positive negative positive negative positive negative. So the element should be arranged in this manner only, not in any other way. How can we solve this problem? So if you look at this problem, one very obvious way is that you take one list of, okay, list of integer, okay, and let's call it as list positive list is equal to new array list, okay, and then negative list, that is also equal to new array list, okay, and then for each number int I of the nums array positive list dot, so we'll do one, this thing. If I is greater than 0, then we'll add this positive list dot add I, else negative list dot add of I, like this, and then we will do like this, and then in that, for int I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot length plus plus I, okay, okay. Mhm. Yeah, like this only. Mhm. Nums of I is equal to, so we'll do one check over here. If I and 1, so we are doing one check if I is divisible by 1. So 1 is equal to 0, then nums of I is equal to positive list dot get of get of. So we will have to have one new variable over here, int k is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. Get k plus plus if I else nums of I is equal to negative list dot get j plus plus, like this. Okay, यहाँ पर डालो return nums, like this. Okay. So now we'll run this. Accepted. So this is accepted. Okay, we'll submit this. So this solution is working. This is getting accepted. This is working. Okay. But the problem is that, we are not getting very optimal. I mean to say, it's taking long time, and we could definitely optimize this solution. But if you see, we are only doing, one pass. Okay. In one pass here, in the first pass, we are, getting the positive, negative elements. And then here we are just, in the one pass, we are arranging back those elements. So basically we are doing two passes on the array, okay, on the nums array, and we are, working on this. So this complexity is big O of n. So definitely the complexity though is big O of n, but the constant factor over here, it is so high that, obviously we are making two passes, and then the constant factors of this solution is so high that we are getting a very, inefficient, I mean to say, very slow solution. To improve on this, what we should do, that, we should on the cut down on the passes. So obviously we need to do only one pass. So how can we do only one pass? Okay, so definitely we have to have, uh, separate spaces. So can we, cut down on this, if you are able to cut down on the, these extra time, the constant extra time which you are taking in this solution. So what are the factors that could be contributing to that? One factor obviously is that we are, taking this list. So this list, we are adding elements to this list, and then we are getting from that list. So as we know, any collection framework elements, they take their own sweet time to perform. So to cut down on the, extra time, we should resort to our, you know um, basic things which we are given in our language and platform. So let's go back to a solution which we are using only, the basic things. So what we'll do, that, we will copy this. We'll copy this, and then we will paste it here. And from here, what we'll do, that we will do like this, and then we'll do it like this. Okay. Oh, it was such okay. So in this, what we will do, that first of all, let's take the n is equal to nums dot length Okay, and then we'll take positive index is equal to 0, negative index is equal to 1. Okay, and then we will create one result array. Int array result is equal to new int array n, like this. And then what we will do, that we will start our looping through the elements of this nums array. Okay, so see, instead of having this list array list elements over here, we are now having only this result array. So we, at the end, what we'll be doing, that we'll be taking the elements from this nums array and then putting them into the result array. So what we'll do here, if I is greater than 0, then what we'll do, that we will do result of positive index, okay, is equal to, now is equal to I. Okay, okay, so what we will do here, that we will put this inside braces. Okay, okay, else result negative index, not I plus 2, it should be positive index plus 2. Like this. Like this. Like this, like this. Okay, return result array. Yes. So now if we see in this, what we have done, first of all, we have taken the length. Is it required that we take the length? It is not required. So we can just remove this. Positive index, negative index, take result array. Oh my goodness, here we have to have that length. Okay, so we are using this length over here. Okay, so fine. Now we will run this solution. And the file. Okay, so we have to close the class. Perfect. Submit it. Perfect. So this solution is beating 100% of the solution. So we see our idea is, is the same, that we are going through the array and then we are, at the appropriate place, we are putting the appropriate value. So idea is the same. We are rearranging the things of this nums array into a new array. And this new array is not part of the collection framework. It's an inbuilt Java type array, and hence it is performing faster than their corresponding collection framework classes like list and other things. And that's why we have, come down to using these arrays. And this is what is giving us better time complexity. But the idea is basically the same only. Okay. Only improvement is that, we are doing one pass. At the early, in the earlier thing, we were doing two passes and then putting the things in the list. But here we are using the inbuilt income input array as the, our input, and then we are taking the elements from that input array, checking whether the elements are greater than 0 or less than 0. If it is greater than 0, then we are putting it in the result array and then incrementing the positive index by 2 and suitably incrementing the negative index also by 2. We have suitably initialized the positive index with 0 and negative index with 1. Okay, so this is taking care of this solution, and this is the way that we can solve this problem. If you try to use, any other way, it will be slightly more complicated, and it can give better space complexity, but time complexity, this is the best time complexity that we can have, the one pass on the nums array. you know this is, we cannot go lower than this. So with this, I'm thankful to one and all of you for this, for looking at, for uh, you know going through this video. Thanks a lot. If there is any doubt, please post those doubts in the comments, and I'll happily try to answer those things. Thanks a lot.